guys, so as you know, Mother's Day is coming up really soon. It's on May 11th this year. I'm not sure if it's that way every year or if it's like Thanksgiving where it's like the second Thursday or whatever. Anyway, I came up with a bunch of ideas to share with you guys for gifts that you might want to get your mom. And before I even start, I want to say that there is no reason for you to even go out and buy any of these things. Your mom would love just spending time with you, or just like going on a hike with you, or going on a walk with you. Just if you can just give her time and like love on the day of Mother's Day, that's going to be more than enough. But if you have a little extra money, or if you just want to like splurge a little bit on your mom, not really splurge, but if you just want to like treat her to something other than just time, I do have a bunch of great ideas to share with you guys today. So let's get started. Before I started filming this video, I asked my mom what she thought the best gifts that I've ever given her for Mother's Day were, and also what gifts she would want in the future, like this Mother's Day. And she said that she really liked it the one year, last year I guess, that I made pancakes in bed for her. So if you like to cook and you know what you're doing, pancakes or waffles or even just like toast and eggs or something would be a great thing. It's great to treat your mom to having breakfast in bed so she doesn't have to like come downstairs and make the coffee. And that's a big thing. Make coffee for her and make tea for her, whatever she does. Just bring it to her in bed, bring it on a little tray so you don't spill anything. You can also ask other members of your family to wake up early with you on Mother's Day and help you make breakfast if you want to do something bigger, like a big pancake breakfast. It's kind of tough to do a one man like stirring the batter, making the batter, flipping the batter, everything. Just on your own. So I would ask either your dad or maybe your siblings to try and help you if you're going to try and accomplish something bigger like that. So getting into the actual gift ideas, I think one of the best gifts and most appreciated gifts is things that smell nice. I know my mom is very, very scent oriented. Spring candles are a great idea, spring and summer candles. So I have some of my favorites here to show you guys. This is the Peach Bellini candle by Bath & Body Works, which smells really, really nice. And it also, if your mom likes peach and fruity scents, like this is the perfect candle for her. And then I have two more from Bath & Body Works, the Tokyo Petals and Lilac Blossom. If your mom likes floral scents at all, you can't really go wrong with either of these. They're both still in stock at Bath & Body Works if you want to go pick them up. And I also think that it's nice, a little nicer than going to Bath & Body Works, which is a big chain, and it's totally fine if that's what you want to do, especially if they have their 2 for $22 sale going on. If you want to kind of make it a little bit more personal, it's nice to order candles either from local companies or family-owned companies. You can even make your own candles. There are lots of different tutorials around the web, and I'll try and find one and link it down below for making your own beeswax candles and making your own soy candles. I've never tried it, so I don't know how that works, but I know that you can do it, which would be a nice gift. But if you're not quite into that, but you want to do something a little less commercial than Bath & Body Works, Candles by Victoria, I've talked about this company a lot, but she's one of my favorite candle companies. The candle quality is absolutely exceptional. And this is the lilac candle, and I think that her packaging is also really cute. She has a bunch of different jars that you can order from, and this is the, I think it's the 8-ounce mason jar. I'm trying to see an ounce on here. I think so. But yeah, I'll link her site down below if you want to order. And the scent throw of her candles is just incredible. It will literally scent your entire house. So if your mom likes a certain scent a lot, you can pretty much go to Victoria's website and pick the scent out because she has over 800 fragrances, so you're bound to find something that's pretty similar to what your mom likes. Oftentimes, if you go to a street fair or a farmer's market in your hometown, you'll see local candle artisans, and that's also a great idea if you just want to like support little local businesses. If you know that your mom likes a certain scent a lot, it's a great idea to get her a scent set. So Victoria's Secret has their different scents. So I have Vanilla Lace, the body spray, and it also comes in the body wash and the body lotion or the body butter, and you can buy them as one set. And it's 3 items in one package for a certain price that's less than if you bought the 3 separately. And that way, if your mom really likes vanilla, for instance, she can have vanilla body spray, vanilla body wash, and vanilla body butter all from you, and it's all the same scent, so she can just smell like that scent instead of a bunch of different scents clashing together. So this next idea has 2 parts. The second part would be a standalone option, and the other part, the first part that I'm going to show you right now, would be kind of get her this and get her something else maybe too, or write her a really nice card or something. So I think that Lush makes some of the most exceptional Bath & Body products that there are. I gave my mom the Dream Cream lotion for Mother's Day, I think 2 years ago, maybe it was last year. Either way, she loved it. It's a really, really nice body lotion, and anything from Lush that you pick out is going to be really appreciated. So I have the Sugar Scrub here and the, well, it's wrapped up, but I have a Strawberry Feels Forever massage bar. Massage bars are really, really nice because you can actually give massages with them. So if your mom comes home really stressed from work, you can say, oh, I'll give you a massage with your massage bar. And that's just really nice because it's made of cocoa butter, so it melts at skin temperature, and it just gives this really, really nice moisturizing, not oily, but just a really, really soothing feel, especially when you're rubbing it on your back or whatever. It's really, really nice. So you could get her any of these things or all of these things. Now, if you wanted to take that step a little bit further with the kind of spa things with the lotion and the massage bar and the scrub, you could put together a little spa box for her. So here I have this box that my aunt actually gave me for, it was my Christmas present one year. Like it had my Christmas present, isn't it? I just held on to it because I thought it was so pretty. So Anyway, I would pack this with some lotion, and so I have the Lush Dream Cream lotion. Now, the Lush body lotion is pretty expensive. It can be about $25, I believe, per tub, which is pretty standard for most Lush things. And while it is a really nice lotion, I understand that a lot of people don't have that kind of money to throw around. So there's another option, is the Tree Hut Coconut Lime Shea Body Butter. I love this stuff. It smells just delicious. I've had this since last summer, and I'm like this close from using it all up. It's a really luxurious, really thick moisturizer, whereas the Dream Cream is actually a little bit thinner. So depending on what your mom likes, this might actually be the better option for her. So, but just a lotion, basically. Shea and cocoa butter are really nice. And then I also put in a nail buffer and a nail file if she wants to give herself a pedicure or a manicure, along with 2 nail polishes. And if you're going to give your mom nail polish, I would recommend either A, looking at her collection and seeing what she already has, because, well, number one, you don't want to give her the same polish she already has. And number 2, you can get a good idea of what colors she might want. And other tip, I gave that like 3 tips, but the other tip is that go with kind of subdued colors, because a lot of people, especially moms or women who are working in a professional office or in a hospital or something like that, they're actually not allowed to wear bright colors in their nails. So I would not go with a neon color. I would go with a kind of a subdued mauve. This is Chicago Champagne Toast, and this is Meet Me on the Starferry, both of which are really pretty colors, but they're not really bright. They're just a nice kind of touch for color in your nails. If you're going to do the spa night package idea, I think one of the best things that you can include is a mask. And homemade masks have a really nice, like, they're homemade, but like I think it's just nice knowing that somebody else made this mask specifically for you. So I actually have a recipe for a glowing spring mask on my channel, and I'll link it right here, and that will open a new window, so you can pause this and go watch that if you want to. And I'll also link it down below so you can watch it at the end of the video if that's what you would rather do. My mask only has a couple of ingredients, and they're probably things you already have in your fridge, and it's super easy to whip up. So you can definitely do that for a really easy, cheap option, or you can go and buy a more expensive mask. Ulta and Sephora both sell different levels of prices of masks, and you can order online too. If you do choose to give her a homemade mask, I would recommend putting it in a pretty mason jar and like tying it with some twine or something, and just like decorating the outside and giving her that. It just gives a little bit more of a nicer vibe, and especially if you are comparing it against the store-bought masks, a lot of those have really nice packaging, but you can probably compete with it with homemade stuff if you put a little bit of effort into just like making it pretty. So again, I will have my video showing you how to do that DIY face mask linked down below. My mom said over and over again when I was asking her about different ideas that she likes stuff that smelled good. So I tossed in this soap. This is by the brand, I don't know how to pronounce this at all. It is Pré de Provence. I don't know. It's made in France. This is the honey almond soap. And if you get even just a little small soap like this for her to try, it's just a really nice little touch, I think. You can also get a bigger bar of soap. Anthropologie has some really pretty big bars of soap that are just wrapped gorgeously. If that's what your mom likes really pretty kind of feminine things, definitely check out Anthropologie. Those bars aren't too expensive either. Even though Anthropologie is kind of a more expensive store, I get surprised periodically by how expensive some of their smaller things are. So those are pretty cheap. Go check those out if your mom likes that kind of packaging. And then I also threw in a pair of fuzzy socks. And these are actually mine. They're just for demonstration purposes. But if your mom wanted to do a spa day, she might want to like put lotion on her feet and put on socks and all these different things. Another thing that would be great to include that I didn't think of is a pumice stone for exfoliating your feet. We have the body scrub right here, the sugar scrub from Lush. But if you wanted to go a step further and like have her, or like give her a whole pedicure kit, that would be a really nice thing to include. So if you're gonna have a spa night, I think magazines are kind of a must. And one of the easiest ideas I have for you guys for presents for your mom for Mother's Day is to get her a subscription to a magazine that she already reads pretty regularly. If you notice that when she goes to the store, she always picks up the same couple of magazines, it's nicer just to have those delivered straight to your home. So I have a couple of my mom's favorites. This is O Magazine, which is a really, really classy magazine written by Oprah Winfrey. And then we have Real Simple, which is nice for people who are stay-at-home moms or homemakers, because it has a lot of organization and cleaning tips and recipes and things like that that they might be interested in. And then also Sunset. If your mom either lives on the West Coast or likes the West Coast, this is a really great magazine. It's kind of like a travel guide. It spotlights a lot of really cool places on the western kind of side of the United States, and then also has recipes and ideas for entertaining and gardening and all those different things. So I think that even if your mom lives on the East Coast, she might enjoy this if she likes kind of the atmosphere and the feeling of the West Coast. And it also just is a great magazine, like all around, because of the different features that it has. Anybody can use the gardening tips. You don't have to live in a specific place. But if your mom likes to be outdoorsy, if she likes to go camping, if she likes to travel a lot, this is a great magazine. Again, though, just pay attention to what your mom likes to read. If she likes People magazine, maybe she wants a subscription to People. If she likes Vogue magazine, get her a subscription to Vogue. Whatever it is that she seems to gravitate towards, go with that. Another idea is kind of obvious, but it might be something that you put in with something else. You get her a physical gift, and then you also get her a gift card. So look at kind of what places she likes to go to, where does she like to shop, where does she like to eat, and get a gift card to one of those places, like a place that you know that she loves and that she'll use a lot. So maybe she stops at Starbucks every day before work, so maybe you get her like a $10 gift card to Starbucks. It'll hold her through a couple weeks. Or maybe you see that she likes Panda Express a lot, so maybe you get her a gift card to Panda Express and you guys can go out to dinner together or something like that. And if that's another thing, if you want to take your mom out to dinner, I think that's one of the sweetest ideas that you could possibly have. Obviously, it requires a little bit more money depending on where you want to go versus like McDonald's versus like a upscale Italian restaurant. I mean, you just have to kind of figure out what your price range is and what you can afford. But I think that it's a really, really sweet idea to treat your mom to a night out. You can even take this idea a step further and give your mom like a little card that says, or an invitation that says, you're invited to go and dress up with me and go maybe to a fancier dinner. If you really wanted to go all out, you could even do like a dress code or something. I mean, whatever you wanted to do. And you could also do it at home. You could say, I'm going to cook you dinner on this night, or I'm going to cook you dinner on Mother's Day. And you could have so much fun with this idea. You guys could cook together, and you could cook a meal that you really like. You could cook alone, you could cook a meal that you know she loves, or you could experiment with a totally new recipe. Whatever you want, there's just so many directions you could take it. You could even just have dessert out, whatever. Just getting out with your mom and treating her to something, I think, is a really nice idea. If your mom is married or has a boyfriend or girlfriend, you could also do a date night package, and where you include a gift card to a restaurant for them to go out to dinner with, or a movie for them to go see, like a movie tickets to that movie, and just like kind of put together a whole like little fun package of stuff for them to do. This would be an especially good idea if you don't live with your parents anymore. If you're trying to send your mom a Mother's Day gift from college, it can be really nice for you to kind of motivate her and her significant other to get out of the house and go do stuff. You can look at a map of the city that your parents live in, and you can research some of the places, like different restaurants, different museums, different things like that, and bookmark or like circle the things that you think they would like on the map, and you can send them the map, and then they have like a whole kind of itinerary of new things to try out. And you can also include gift cards to some of those places. So for instance, if you find a really nice Chinese restaurant you think your mom or dad would really, really love, circle it on the map and then include, like, order a gift card off their website and include that in the present. Especially if your parents don't go out on a very regular basis, maybe they don't have time, maybe they have a lot of younger kids, whatever it is, it's going to be a really nice idea for them to kind of motivate to get out in the world and have fun. Something that can be really relaxing is nice tea. So I think that Tazo is one of the best tea brands around. This is the Calm Chamomile. It's an herbal tea, so it doesn't have any caffeine in it. And then also, if your mom likes different types of tea, if she doesn't have one type of tea that she really loves, a sampler is a really nice idea. So this is the Stash herbal tea sampler, and this is the kind of the berry fruit one. So this sampler has 9 different flavors, and obviously different brands will have different amounts and different kinds of flavors, but this one has acai berry, blueberry superfruit, chamomile, cinnamon apple chamomile, lemon ginger, licorice spice, mango passion fruit, peppermint, and wild raspberry hibiscus. And each one of those flavors you get 2 tea bags to try, and I've already obviously tried a bunch of these, but samplers are a really nice idea if your mom doesn't have a certain type of tea that she gravitates toward. Like, for instance, if she likes Earl Grey and she likes green tea and she likes black tea and she likes herbal tea, like just everything, a sampler is a really nice way for her to try out different types of things without committing to a whole box. Both of my parents have really appreciated the handmade art that I make for them throughout the years, for their birthdays, for Christmas, for whatever. I've made several handmade art projects, and a lot of them I get the ideas from either Pinterest or different blogs, and I will link a website. It's called A Beautiful Mess, and I'm sure most of you guys have heard of it. It's basically a DIY and lifestyle blog that has so many great ideas. They post daily just all these different inspiration things and full projects that you can do. So I will link that blog down below. And also melted crayon art. I made a melted crayon art canvas, basically, I don't know what you call it, piece for Christmas a couple years ago, and I got that idea from Pinterest. So if you just search melted crayon art on Pinterest, you will get so many cool ideas, and all you do is you glue crayons to a canvas and you blow on them with a hairdryer until they melt, and when you hold the canvas at a certain angle, the crayon color drips in a certain way, which is absolutely just amazingly gorgeous depending on how you arrange the colors when you glue them to the canvas. And what I did on mine was I actually painted the silhouette of a girl with an umbrella, and it looked like the crayons were raining down on her. So if you like to create things, people always love handmade gifts, and just finding a really cool piece of art, it doesn't have to be like a perfect drawing, just something abstract, it doesn't matter. As long as it's handmade by you, they're gonna appreciate it. So I will have a bunch of different ideas linked down below if you guys want to check those out. If your mom is somebody who is really interested in beauty and does her makeup every day, one of the nicest things that you can get her, in my opinion, is a classy lipstick. So 2 of my favorites are Cream Cup and Politely Pink by MAC. Obviously, there's some really great drugstore makeup out there, but I think that it's just a little bit nicer when you're giving it as a gift to get something a little bit more on the expensive side. So MAC lipsticks are $16 a piece. You can also go, you know, as expensive as you want. There's Chanel, there's Laura Mercier, whatever it is that you feel comfortable spending. I would say to try and play it safe when you're picking out lipstick for your mom. If you know what colors she already likes, that's great, and you can pick colors in that same kind of color family. I wouldn't recommend getting her a bright red lip or a bright orange lip unless she wears those colors like on the daily. If you don't care about keeping your gift a secret till Mother's Day, you can obviously just bring your mom into the counter and you can say, here, I'm going to treat you to some nice makeup. Just pick out what you want, or the makeup artist can help color match for her. Otherwise, you can just bring in a picture of your mom and the makeup artist can help you find colors that would look good with her skin tone and her eye color and her hair color. And it's just a lot more helpful if you have a makeup artist, I think, at your beck and call kind of when you're picking out colors. So I would say if you're going to do lipstick or any kind of makeup, go a little bit more high end and get colors that you are pretty confident in. If you're nervous about picking up colors but you still want to get something for your mom that has to do with beauty, brushes are a great option. So my favorite are the MAC brushes. This is the MAC 116, it's the blush brush. This is the MAC 224, which is a blending brush. The 217, another blending brush for eyeshadow, and then the 266 is an angled liner brush. So if your mom really likes makeup and is very interested in like how she applies her makeup and is just like very beauty conscious, nice brushes are just a really, really nice gift because they hold on forever. They are a little bit more expensive than in Real Techniques brushes or Sonia Kashuk brushes, but they do like last a really long time and they're just really high quality. My 217 is definitely my favorite and I would definitely recommend it for anybody who does different eyeshadow looks. If she doesn't just apply like one color, if she actually does like blend her eyeshadows and stuff, this is a great brush to have. Again, this is something where you would want to look at her collection and evaluate what she already has because she doesn't need probably 3 blush brushes. She doesn't probably need the same angled liner brush over and over again. So just look at what she has, look at what she doesn't, and get her something that you think would be useful for her. If your mom is into fashion and dressing up for the spring and summer trends, a light spring or summer scarf can be a great idea. I got this scarf last year at American Eagle. It just has all sorts of spring colors on it. It has like orange coral tassels on it. And American Eagle is always coming in with new inventory of scarves, and I think they have great scarves, so I would definitely check out there. But also just like Target and Fred Meyer and just kind of any place, they'll sell scarves, and if you see one that you think your mom would like and a color that she likes, that's just a great idea because it's a cute little fashion spring accessory, especially if she does like dressing up for the seasons. When I was talking to my mom about her favorite gifts that I'd given her throughout the years, one of her favorite ideas was the coupon book that I gave her when I was really little, and I basically made a little, I think I just stapled it together, but it was just a bunch of pieces of paper with little things on them that I would do for her. Like if she gives me the coupon, I will do the action or the task or whatever it was. And a lot of the things were chores that I didn't usually do, and I don't even remember what chores I didn't do. But for instance, if you are the person who feeds the dog on most days, like don't put feed the dog in the coupon book because you're supposed to do that anyway. But if your mom's always the one who's unloading the dishwasher, put that on a coupon and then just say, here, whenever you want me to do it, you can give me this coupon and I'll unload the dishwasher for you. It's just a really nice way to kind of volunteer your time more than anything else. And if she keeps the coupon book and she doesn't lose it or anything, she can use it throughout the year or even longer depending on how many different things you put in. And you can just go all out. I mean, you can even have coupons for like, redeem this coupon for a back massage, redeem this coupon for a walk with me, you know, whatever it is that you think that she would enjoy, that you think would be kind of the best idea for her personality. I think that that's just a great idea to personalize it. This is a really easy to personalize gift because you can just go with whatever fits her personality and whatever she does at home. If she's somebody who does a lot at home, it can be really nice for you to take the burden off sometimes. There are lots of different ways that you can make the coupon book, and I would say just try and put in a little bit more time than you usually would decorating it so it looks like you actually put some effort into it, because it can be really easy to just write down a bunch of things and say, here, redeem this coupon for whatever, because it just is an easy thing. But if you decorate it with glitter, if you do nice handwriting, if you do nice pictures, whatever it is, just take a little extra time to try and make it look nice. So I've given you guys about a bazillion ideas, but if you're just not confident in picking out a gift for your mom, if you just don't know what she would like and you're making her nervous, I would say get a catalog to one of her favorite stores. This is Anthropologie's catalog, and have her circle what she wants and then order it for her. Now this can be a very expensive option, especially if you don't have a ton of money. If you are still in school, for instance, this can add up really fast because some of Anthropologie's things can be like $100. And just depending on what catalog you look at, like Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, a lot of nice catalogs, things are going to be very expensive. So depending on what your mom really likes, I would say kind of be cautious with what catalog you give her to look through. But the nice thing about this idea is that it is guaranteed. If she circled it, she wants it, and you know it, and then you can buy it and you will be guaranteed to give her what she wants. So that's going to be it for this video. I feel like I just talked for like 3 years straight. Oh my gosh, I gave you guys so many ideas. I hope they were helpful. And if you guys use one of these ideas for Mother's Day, please let me know. I'd love to know. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!